Much obliged.
How much? I can spare one oblige. Alright, let's have you again.
Alright, Clive. Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. Tough for that. Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit,
You good for money?
Worried about him. And you want my advice.
afraid so.
Why are we
It's a bit of a funny one,
constantly
this, but
doing this?
I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he
Knob?
gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that. And seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're around, I thought maybe...
I swear, if this is again him just quietly sulking over the fact that he's never seen craftsmanship quite like that. Stop rehashing shit so one-to-one, please.
I suppose there's no point leaving him to stew.
Cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as soon as I have a moment.
All right, I'll meet you by the forge then. You come along when you're ready.
One for armor, one for accessory, one for weapon. I hope this is the last one because, I mean, this is the definition of getting money for old rogue, what? Just refresh my memory. The red comet is in the sickle somewhere. And after that, I'll try and tackle Zorro. That's gotta be a bitch. Okay. You, again, either you succeeded, or you're just really happy to see me.
Can't kick this up. Glory to Griga. There you are. And not a moment too soon.
What's happened?
Taya's busy working herself into an early grave.
True.
Since the arrival of her latest patient, she's refused to stop, even for a moment. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it. Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't rest soon, will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers, whatever it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the hideaway will be without its best physica before too long.
Well, if it's Daria we're talking about.
Tell you to do anything, but I'll speak to her.
Thank you. I pray you have better luck than I did.
I mean, if she's staying here for days on end, then it's probably someone that she used to know. But judging by the look of things, you're on your deathbed here.
Well, Taya, Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
Much like your patience.
When it's time.
It has been
Until
time.
Then, I'm staying put.
But I will slap the shit
I
out
owe
you.
him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past.
Called it.
Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia. It's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't, Taya. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer.
Very, very, very,
You do
very
well
true.
to remember that, Rodriguez.
Absolutely.
I will. We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent, near Lorbert's Pass.
Spiders!
Bring me one of their eyes.
What?
Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
So is this like a poison that'll knock him out?
Thank you, Clive.
Say knock
I
him
won't
out.
forget this.
Thank me when I'm back. But yeah, if we can put this man out of his misery, then... I mean, I don't know why we have to use a special concoction to do that. I mean, I've got the solution hanging off my back. And one might say that it's barbaric, but, you know, if it kills the pain immediately, and there's no hope for the man anyways, yeah, we can make a ceremony out of it, a ritual, what have you. And I think the man will be happier for it, albeit a head short. Honestly. Alright, let's have it.
Bloody hell, Clive.
Again.
This again.
I agree with him.
Ain't you got better things to do with your time?
I very much
That
do.
remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
I can't dislike
Come on,
something?
mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
He used to be an
There are
artificer.
things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn. But sometimes it helps to talk about them.
You do not
And
deserve
sometimes
to
it
say
doesn't.
that.
Is
Yeah,
that so hard to understand?
Don't be
absolutely.
like that.
Get out of this man's
Fine.
gav, you two.
I'll get
Jesus.
you off my back. That ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan. We apprenticed together.
Sultan
Back in the day.
Chevet?
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Bastard's improved, though. More than I thought possible. That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
Here we go.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Idaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe, and my swords keep you dangerous.
So,
As
you
I'm
want to...
concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work.
Yeah, but I don't need my
Because
name
the
engraved on my
Curse
armor.
Breakers deserve better than
Or my
second
weapon.
best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
But he is a jeweler, and you are an
Why don't
armorer.
we go and pay him a visit? Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once. Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride, and focus all your energies on the task at hand. Keeping the Curse Breakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, we need to do something about it.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? You know he's right. And it's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
You are an irritating individual, August.
So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then? Zoltan, was it?
In Dravozd, my old village.
Rovozd.
He won't have left. He's the chief.
Dravozd, eh? That rings a bell. Not far from Tabor, right?
Sounds
Just
about
north of the
white.
fields of Carava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravozd as soon as you can, yeah? And I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that.
You got a pair of
I'll see you there.
slippers. Got them chancletas. Okay, where is this going?
He's a surly soaker.
You surly soaker. someone who's mad at the fact that someone has got a proper vocation and you're just standing there wasting your time chatting about how someone else has work and you don't because you're chatting all the time. There better be a damn good reason why I'm down here again.
Sid, do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Once you were too lazy
Vaguely.
to bring yourself.
Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me
You
out.
want me to
Morbles
fight
are possessed of a highly
a
choleric
Marlboro?
temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe
listening
that by
to any of
grafting
this.
a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
I don't want to fight these fuckers.
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary Morble.
That's
No.
correct. A single vine. As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice. But, as luck would have it, a most
I know exactly
extraordinary
where I have
specimen
to go.
is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria. Why, a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the
Why,
hunt board.
what an extraordinary
Not timely.
coinkydink.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do, as do I. Now, where did I put my watering can?
You're gonna have me fight a greater Marlboro, and I know exactly where I have to go. I'm just gonna go back to the hunt board just to make sure that it actually shows up. Huh? Right. Another quest over there, and the quest up. There's a lot to do. Because I know where I have to go, but
Paul said it
I
was
don't know
an
if it will actually show up without me having talked to old Mokhtar here. Every character was like them got posted on the board. I can see why. There we go. Carrot. Oh, it's carrot. If you should come across a red carrot protruding from the marshes of 3 reeds, do not attempt to pull it from the swampy soil. It is, in truth, another root vegetable entirely. An exotic species of Morble that uses a modified carrot-like vine as a lure to draw its prey close, before emerging from the earth and swallowing them whole. A cruel way for nature to turn these times of privation to her advantage. And yes, 3 reeds is exactly what I had in mind. I'm just gonna do that and get that out of the way. I'll read that when we get to it. Let's see, 3 reeds, because it's over here. Okay. At least I expect it to be here. Now, if I were a carrot... Huh? Alright, let's have it.
Nope. Been just any Morble, could it? Right then.
There we go. Ow. I guess I deserve that. Wild Rage already?
Get him!
Get down here, you stupid thing! That was not exactly what I wanted to do, but since we're doing it, I might as well just do it. Gotta commit. Can I? Nope. I was afraid of that.
There's a good boy.
Oh, that really was disgusting. Get some damage in. I don't have any skills up, unfortunately. I'm gonna save that one. Drive that one home. Acid rain. Stains your leg and makes you look insane. Acid rain. Absolutely not. And the old scratchy scratch. Now, get down in your own pile of bile. Yuck. Go on. I was hoping that I would be able to counter that in time. No, 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 no. Really? And there I died. No, 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 no. There we go. Okay. Step 1. Step 2. Step 3. Step 4. Some of that as well. That was good damage. And initiate the scratch. Ow. I don't have no. Ow, that was probably very stupid. Ow. Nope. Oh. That hit me? Really? No, 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 no. I was hoping I would have it in time. Alas. Morning. almost launched my ult. Okay. And you are down and out. 1, 2, and that is that. Ugh, I hate these things. A Morbol tendril. Extending from the underside of a Marlboro's body, these tendrils mainly serve the purpose of locomotion. When times are lean, however, they also can serve as temporary roots, drawing ethereal energies from the soil. Huh, cool. And a Morbol fleur. Oh wait, I can keep this. It is said a Morbol only blooms once every 30 summers, so once every 30 years. And when it does, the resulting flower emits such a noxious odor that flies, beetles, vultures, and other creatures of carrion are drawn from leagues around by the stench. The resultant conversion sees the flower pollinated, with the Morbol devouring those late to the festivities. Obtained by defeating Carotto. Carrot, I do believe, is a notorious name in as a known enemy from past titles, but I'm blanking on what type of enemy they used to be. Oh well.
That was definitely anything but ordinary.
That was
Let's get this vine back to the yard.
all in good time. Or should I say all in good fine. Yes, something about a Schmeitling. That goes there. This is Tabor. Blacksmith Blues. That's the village. I'll do that one later. There was something over there, yes. And we shall indeed do this. Now, is this place inhabit? Yeah, it's ghost town. Just a nice touch, I suppose. I still wonder why none of this affects me. Here we go up the stairs. That way? Yes. Okay. Let's go, Torgol. We have a clear view. Why can't I summon my trusty steed? Yeah, it's a bit late now, isn't it? Goblins. Don't mind me, lads. You insist? Then there shall be a one. And that shall be two. As you wish. Now, let's get some fucking spiders.
You mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls.
Get multiple at once? I suppose I could, but I just failed. Absolutely not. Piss off this. Where am I going? Narnia? Yeah, I was gonna say, this is gonna get me... God, I don't want to do this again. I hate spiders. What if I just do this? That does no damage at all.
It's over. Over here. Wake up.
Come over here and... Go on. Nice. Why is it always spiders? Spider-Eye. The creature from whom this orb was plucked is one of the order commonly known as Weeping Widows, whose venom is produced not in the salivary gland but in the tear duct. They are wont to spin their webs in shaded bowers, or the roofs of dark caves, and rain their paralytic tears upon any animal unlucky enough to pass beneath them. The prey, once rendered immobile, is bound in gossamer silk for later consumption. What a way to go.
Hopefully one will be enough.
If it's not, he
Really
can
would have
get
prepared
the rest himself.
ingredients by now.
And I suppose we'll make for Drashvod, or whatever Russian name it's meant to represent. What was it? Can I pass through here? One way to find out, I suppose. I can do with some potions, actually.
Here, take a look at my wares.
A rune blade. I have a rune blade +2, so that's fine. Rune belt, I've got +2. Rune crescents, I've got +2. On the shoulders of giants. Why not? 20k
Anything
is
else?
acceptable, I suppose.
A fine choice.
And do we have any...
Go safely.
Nonsense? Go with God and such.
The free cities under sea?
Okie doke.
Good girl.
Onward and upward. Let's go.
Time to fight.
Don't mind me, just passing through. Again, don't mind me, just passing through. For the last time, don't mind me, just passing through. Now! Huh. Okey-doke. At least we have a new beacon here.
Kicked out already?
Yeah.
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so.
Yeah, but
I'd
why?
let you in anyway. You look like trouble.
I'll show you trouble if you
suggest
keep
you
up
go
this
home.
attitude.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick.
Duck this blade in the crack of your
Changed a
ass.
bit, have you, Snotty?
Snotty.
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you asked so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
All right.
Okay.
Just don't go starting anything with the chief.
No promises.
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
Go on then.
Much obliged.
How much? I can spare one oblige. It's a dreary state, isn't it?
So this is Dravosht. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil.
But
Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Zoltan.
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All right.
do I look like a
I'll
carpenter to
see
you?
what I can do.
I appreciate it. It'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
Forge on the hill.
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
Let's have a look, shall we?
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Mama,
Something is going on in this town, and I suppose it's my job to find out what it is exactly.
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
He's shouting over
That'd
there.
be me.
Oh, never mind.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Is it?
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out. Before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
All the more reason for you
He's
to
travelled a long
bugger
way to
the
see you.
fuck off.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did? Fuck! We're getting nowhere. These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
Well, then go
We're
try
never
and
gonna
do
be
it
able to
yourself.
fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off.
What if I say no?
And if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here. And neither are you.
Such hostile.
All right. I'm going.
Please, Chief, you've got to do something. If this keeps up, we'll be ruined.
Okay, so either not enough bearers or not enough minerals in order to keep this town going. I mean, what is a smithing town if nothing can be smithed, right? And I suppose the disappearance of El Mother Crystal isn't doing anyone any favors. Learn to make a fire
But
yourself.
if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Shut your hole.
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
Specifically,
As
yes.
a personal favor to him, yes.
least he didn't beat about the bush.
Who's bush?
No talking him round. Not after what I did.
And what did you do, exactly?
If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravozd. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece
smith,
of
if you will,
task to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats.
So loversmiths and blacksmiths. But there's a third one. Willsmiths.
Would have torn Dravozd in half had it gone on. So, I left.
Yeah,
Didn't have to do that.
Why not?
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His
I mean,
way
if you
of doing
want to
things
leave,
kept
then that's
food on people's
your
tables.
decision.
Dravozd prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
So you left at a good time, that's what I'm
Depends on how you
hearing.
look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming, knew crystals were the problem, not the solution, and spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last.
Fair enough. Process of elimination. What?
Dravozd won't last long without its furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shed Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
I mean, my
Hold
name
on,
is Sid,
Blackthorn.
isn't it?
Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
I mean, if more people can make it, strike a deal with them.
Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravozd will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans, then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favor and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two with you, August.
All right, then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. I'm leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Carava.
I have defeated
Time for
a
a
few.
spot of hunting, then.
Alright. Let's go hunt some spots then. Easy enough.
I needed that.
Okay. Storm Panther, yeah, let's not actually engage that. Isn't a Storm Panther just a squirrel, really? Without the long whiskers. Now, if I were a salamander.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
This is gonna be easy. Step 1. Step 2. Ultra beam. That's not exactly what I was hoping to gain from that, but I'll take it. Lucky. And that is that. Now. Salamander's skin. Some species of salamander are wont to shed their tails in order to escape predators. Alas, all those of sufficient size to provide the unblemished stretch of skin that Cid's bellows require have no predator but mankind, and are disinclined to part with their appendage. I see.
I dare say that will be enough for a decent set of bellows.
Decent set of balance. Now, there was a Chocobo to be fought in the sickle. We've had our thingy here, so I'm guessing I'll be fighting it either here or here. Or perhaps here. But since we're close by anyways, I'll take that quick detour to see if I can't or
Come on,
can
faster!
Destroy said Chocobo. Oh, there we go.
Be safe.
Now, just because I know the pain many have gone through, I will save this. You look like a parrot.
That's like no Chocobo I've ever seen. Something tells me it won't be easy to throw.
Ideally, I don't fight it at all. It doesn't have a stagger bar. I don't like this. Choco Meteor. Yeah, here we go. Ow, hey, hey. Probably shouldn't have used that one. You bitch! Who are you, Liu Kang? Again. Bitch! You
well done,
do a lot of damage. Damn it. Whew. No! AoE! I was doing nothing there. That was shameful display. I'll do better. Well, I'm here now anyways. Might as well just get it over with. Alright, let me what's this all about then?
Son, any trouble finding the skin?
Nah.
Nothing I couldn't handle.
There should be plenty. Right then.
Should.
Time to put these louds to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
I've got some plans. Please do the big things so we can all get home in time for tea. Sometime later. Behold.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight.
You know what this means, don't you?
We're saved!
I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Not to strike a forging deal with these
Sorry
people.
about earlier.
Suddenly.
I take back everything I said.
Alright.
That thing you built us is an honest to God's marvel. You've saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
You'll know.
Pit Coal's cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only fair.
Fair enough.
I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius. Plain and simple. The man Dravost needed. But he took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
He's enslaved
Cinders
in
would
my
be more
hometown
coming from you.
place, though.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Dick.
Well, you know what they say. Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that.
Where's that coming
These
from?
things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
Now, please let this
So
be
would
the
I.
end of you
I reckon
prying
he's
into
gonna be at it a while
Blackthorn's
yet, though, so
shit.
why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
A pit coal cinder. Now, I suppose I could talk to that yeah, let's just give it another go with a little more je ne sais quoi this time.
5 minutes later.
Okay, now.
All yours, Chocobo. Give me thunder!
I can't block that, or I was... Ow, you hit so hard. Whoop.
Too slow.
Let's just get this out of the way then, if I can't stagger this thing. I keep forgetting about the fucking AoE. Dude, why are you so stupid strong? I keep forgetting. No. Wait, I blocked that though. I jumped. I really, really did. Piss off, mate. Did you just burn my dog?
Nice try. Get him.
Yeah. Bitch. Oh man. What? That's the red comet, alright. Holy hell. Okay. Comet Feather. As truly red chocobos are rare, one might assume the same could be said of their feathers, yet somehow they are found in nearly every market from Delamil to Northreach. Contrary to what the merchants hawking them would have you believe, however, the items on sale are more often than not the feathers of robins or even common hens, obtained by defeating the red comet. So this is sneaky fucking merchants.
Poor beast.
Sorry, girl.
There was nothing I could do.
You could have just left it alone. That's what you could have done, Clive. You could have just not engaged with this thing at all.
Better already.
Alright, back to the hideout, restock on potions, finish up the quests, and then tackle me a dragon. Yeah. Let's just get Blackthorn. No, let's go down to my potion seller. I mean, it's on the way. Who cares?
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
You sound surprised,
Yeah,
almost.
Well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan has. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
He's doing this
That
right now.
reminds me. I have something for you.
Pit coal cinder. Sooty black shards recently removed from the equally sooty black depths of the Drovozhd mines. Scattering them over a fire produces a hot crimson flame, for which effect the substance has long been highly prized by desert fortune-tellers looking to strike the fear of the inferno into their superstitious clients. I see.
Pico Cinder. How'd you come by this?
Sultan Chivet gave it to me.
And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure.
Yep.
He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Just take some time.
Imagine that. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not allowed to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent sleepless night trying to copy me, did he?
Funny.
Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
It's good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes, but I'm
Because
grateful.
I have zero issue with you. It's August that
Where was
is
I?
just... You've got too much time on your hands.
About to put Zoltan back in his place.
And wasn't this a thing
Got
about...
the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorn's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets. That's good enough for me.
Sounds like someone might have a little crush on this dude. Hey, dude. And wasn't this about engraving something on a ring? How do... Ouroboros design draft. A diagram detailing the steps to craft a belt to end all belts. Then why... I mean, I suppose this is the design, but I'd rather have it... If it's the belt to end all belts, why isn't it a legendary quality one? Recipes. Plural. Let's have it then. It's been a while since I last crafted something.
So, what'll it be?
Nothing there, nothing there, nothing. Platinum cans. Okay, so... The Sons of Ouroboros. A stained loin... It is a legendary, at least, but... Two sons did the Devourer beget, and like their father, would they look ever forward to the past. Look forward to the past. Upon placing the smooth leather cuffs upon your wrists, they cinch tight to your skin in an oddly warm embrace. Removing them requires more effort than it should. A stained loincloth. Oh, called the actual Ouroboros. So shall the end feed a new beginning. Having found this leather belt adorned with the ancient seal of the Devourer of Worlds, your search for the perfect waistwear is over. Or has it just begun? But wait, I need... Orichalcum. Come on, a stone tongue. I don't have a stone tongue. And then there's... No Ouroboros blade. If such a thing even exists. So I have to choose between one of them, or can I get more Orichalcum? Because I need... Huh.
That it?
Interesting.
Fine.
He's a surly soaker.
I slew your carrot.
Sid, I can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
And whose fault is that?
Yeah. It's your problem now.
What an amazing specimen.
Isn't it?
The flesh positively throbs with vitality. If I can successfully graft this to the Morganbeards... When I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards...
Well done.
I suspect the results will be immediate. I shall begin at once.
I've asked ye. What, they grew in like 5 seconds? Is that what you're saying?
It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid, you've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled.
That is actually
You must accept
fantastic.
this file as thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall give to Taya.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Well, quest complete. Invigorated Morganbeard extract. If adding the extract of Morganbeard petals to curative or performance-enhancing potions increases their potency, then imagine what adding the extract of Morganbeard petals fortified with the vigor of Morble gripped with madness might do. Necessary for further increasing consumable potency. You simply adore seeing this. And speaking of consumables, I think it's time I hot. You've obtained a vial of invigorated Morganbeard extract, further increasing the potency of most consumables. Both potions and high potions now restore even more HP, while Stone Skin, Strength, and Lionheart tonics last even longer. Word that I used those tonics at all. Maybe I should, but I just don't feel the need to. Smoke bomb me back to the entrance, please. Get me some potions. And then I'll be off to Rodrigue. And indeed,
Still alive, are you?
I'm actually surprised as well that I am indeed still among
You'll
the
not
living.
find a better price than that.
No more of that. Anything special here? I get the impression the answer is, as the Albeds say, Hooba.
Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Cole said it was an army of a cash.
Desiree, you wouldn't... No? Suppose you don't. Where was the dragon? Sambrek, sure. The wood. Oh, right. Yeah, I remember. Okie doke. I got your thing.
Thank goodness you're back. Taya looks like she's about to collapse.
She probably is about to collapse. Spider Eye, well, we've already read that.
Yes, it is. Thank you, Clive.
It's a lot.
Oath to give a patient Alicia, but Taya's right. Sometimes it's all we can do. A single dose dulls even the most agonizing pain, and all other sensation with it. It may be a gentle way to die, but it is death nonetheless.
Everything dies, my man. You would do well to acknowledge it. Also, Kataria, you miscalculated.
How are you feeling?
Light, mid-here. Drifting on waves.
Good. Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Taya. I'm so proud of you.
And there you have it.
He's gone. Thank you, Rodrigue. And you, Clive?
It's all right.
I'll see that he's properly laid to rest.
So,
The
who was
man
he
you
really?
helped today was my mentor, back in the Southern Isles, on the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents, to treat the wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true physicker's art, that is.
An art we would be lost without.
True.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the curse's end.
And a kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service, but my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something needs to change. And we need to be the ones to change it.
And we will. I promise.
I hope so.
I'm working on it. Tears of Mercy, 1625. When is my next thingy due? Desiree, if I may be so blunt as to ask, when is my next...
I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
1635. Which gives me a heaping ability points to 2850. God
All done?
damn. Were that I could craft some Ouroboros nonsense, but I suppose I'll have to make do with what I know. Sombrick. Which is the Audible Downs. There we go. Let's give it another shot.